West Ham United won, Spurs' B team won. How silly of me to have predicted that we would have won this game by 3-2, that I thought it was going to be a high scoring game. And silly really, because it should have been, it was written, wasn't it, that it was going to be a 1-1, not necessarily a bore draw, but it wasn't, it was close enough to it. Yet again, I mean, we started off brightly, makes a change. We started off brightly, we sort of went at them. We had most of it for the first sort of 10 minutes or so, but it was Spurs who got the goal. But the goal was a little bit tenuous. You've got to admit there was a handball in there that seemed to have gone missing. Michael Oliver seemed to not give a damn about whether it was a handball or not. And Spurs went 1-0 ahead. Look, the lineup, we played 5 at the back. That surprised me at home, given that we've almost got nothing really to lose anymore. We went 5 at the back with Todibo, Kilman and Creswell as the back 3. All right, many are going to say it wasn't a 5 at the back, it was a 3-4-2-1. And you could argue maybe it was, I don't know. The point is really, with 4 games to go, nothing, we can't get relegated, nothing to lose. Should have just gone for it, to be honest with you. We should have gone for it against a team that was weakened, because they were looking forward to their semi-final second leg. So that was disappointing. But anyway, Fulkrug started, 5 at the back, or a 3 at the back, whatever you want to call it. But we went 1-0 down after 17 minutes, contentious goal. And but we didn't look like we were a team that were going to be out of it. But then we've got to be really honest with ourselves. We were playing the B team of Tottenham Hotspur, and we couldn't break them down. The goal that we got was well taken. Jared Bowen, as Jared Bowen does all the time, sort of gets to the byline, and the way he swept it in was actually quite clever, because I thought he was going to put it across the 6-yard box, but he squeezed it underneath the goalie, and it was a well taken goal. But we couldn't capitalise on that. There's endeavour there. You could see certain players were trying their best, but we're just not clicking, are we? We're just not clicking for whatever reason. We're just not clicking. We just don't seem to get that second gear in, or that third gear in. We just seem to sort of like struggle to really sort of get ourselves up any further than what we did. It's just like one of those games where it got to half time and it was 1-1, and then the second half was just what it was. I think I'm trying. I'm really, really trying. I'm really, really, really trying. Oh, there he is. I'm really trying to sort of like find a positive, but I just don't know if I can. Where is everyone?
Everyone's over here.
All right, okay. Wiggy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Tell me something that I'm missing. So I've already said, that we can't break down a Spurs B team. We can't seem to get ourselves into second or third gear. We seem, I don't know, like, we just like...
Do you like my hat?
Not really.
I like my hat. Can I just sum up the game?
Go on.
It was full of misplaced passes and cheap free kicks.
Yeah.
And that was it, really, wasn't it? It had
I'm
had a draw written all over
I'm
it.
trying
really?
to find a positive, and I'm not sure.
Ward-Prowse had his moment, didn't he? This was his moment.
And he'll never get that record. He'll never get that record.
He will. He will.
I don't know if he will. Go on, Wiggy. Tell me what I've been missing, because I'm not sure I know what I've been missing.
Well, it's got absolutely bloody cold today.
It has.
And the football just was not warming anybody up.
Yeah.
Nobody seemed to care. Tottenham weren't bothered. We weren't bothered. What's going on from there?
Proper end of season game that was, wasn't it?
Not very good at all.
No.
Very poor.
Substitutions very strange again.
Yeah, I was going to just talk about the subs. the weirdest sort of subs. He took off a centre back and he put on another full back on.
We had 5 at the back and 4 of them were fullbacks.
Yeah, I couldn't get that.
Didn't want to lose the game.
Well, didn't want to lose it, didn't want to win it.
Well, that's the thing.
You've got to win games.
I agree. Especially it's the Spurs.
Oh, it doesn't matter who it's against. You've got to try and win the game, haven't you?
Well, more so, yes.
You know, it's... Come on, Mr. Potter, sort it out. Will you entertain me?
I mean, to be honest, I'm not going to lie. As much as that, you know, we had a decent team out there, and they put Endeavour in. Kudus tried, Paqueta tried. We just don't have it in us, do we?
No, it's not.
punch.
Can I ask you a question? And it's going to be really, really controversial. Who got the best out of these players? David Moyes?
No, I think Lopetegui.
No, I'm being serious.
I take your point. I take your point.
Who got the best out of this squad?
Unfortunately, you can say Moyes because he won a cup with us. We were lucky to win it.
Lopetegui.
I don't think we were lucky.
I think we were because
I think we were lucky to do as well as we did in the league.
Fiorentina were the better side on the cup.
Oh, they were, but if they didn't play the dark arts, they would have won
Well,
that.
they possibly would have done.
Lopetegui kept us up.
I'm being really, I'm not being facetious. I'm being really serious. Who got the best out of this squad, out of the likes of Kudus and Paqueta and all that? It's got to be Moyes.
It has to be Moyes, but unfortunately, he was too negative. You know, he was prepared to sit back.
Moyes
he's
is
done
tired.
more.
I'm not saying Moyes' time didn't, you know,
He's done his time. He's done more with Everton. And the amount of points he's got with Everton and managing the month or whatever.
They've got better players.
Well, I don't.
They ain't.
I don't
Yes,
agree.
they
But
They do not.
what he's done is actually he's melded them as a team.
They've got better players.
Well, I don't know.
They haven't got better.
They haven't. But
They've got players that want to play for their club.
That's the
And they've
difference.
melded.
They've got players that want to play for the club. It doesn't mean that they're better players.
But they're a team. And that makes all the teams.
And this is it, isn't it? This is the bottom line. We're not a team.
No, we're not.
We're not a team. We're a bunch of individuals, but we're not a team.
No, we're not.
All right. Give me the highlights of this game because I'm struggling.
Was there
There aren't any.
We scored.
The biggest
We scored.
highlight is the fact
And
that
Bowen got a peach of a goal.
It was a peach of a
He
goal.
nudged the keeper.
the biggest highlight is that Tottenham didn't realise they'd scored.
Well, no.
Shouldn't have been allowed, should it?
Well, I
No,
don't
it was
think so.
handball.
It was
It's
handball.
handball.
But,
It was a blatant handball.
We're clutching, aren't we? We're clutching.
well, I don't know.
No,
I don't think we are.
everybody stopped.
I think Oliver had a poor game as a referee.
As usual.
But,
Michael Oliver, West Ham.
yeah, it was a poor game.
But do we
It
want to blame it on the
it was
ref?
poor.
Or do we wanna-
It was a bitty.
It was lethargic.
It was a bitty game. It was a bitty game.
Forget it.
If you can't get up against Tottenham, and there you go.
Get away.
I'm now walking away.
Right,
Can
we're
we go
done.
next? I'm cold.
We're done. I just don't know. It was an end of season game.
Get away from that game. Forget the season. It's done.
And move on.
You know, we're gonna go to pre-season somewhere.
Well, no. We're going to go to Ipswich first. We're going to come on, people. I want someone to give me a positive for today.
We scored.
We didn't concede 2. Is that positive? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that is.
I'm going to give you a positive.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the shot.
Oh no! This is the money shot.
I didn't realise Reform were here.
London.
There we are. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at the state of that. Blame Wiggy. Is there a positive to today? Well, the end of season can't come quick enough.
Not wrong there, bro.
All right, we're done.